They were looking back in this direction.
I think now, looking back, we did not fight the enemy. We fought ourselves.
Do you think, looking back on it now, that you achieved anything in the Munich operation?
Looking back, that was probably our happiest time.
I was always afraid to look in the mirror and see the person looking back at me.
Nothing happened. Looking back on it, I suppose it was some kind of preparation. Although looking back,
Happy may be the wrong word.
If you look in here, you see your mama looking back at you.
He can't explain it, even looking back now.
Looking back is actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
We get so deep into life that it's impossible to move forward without looking back.
Anyone who starts to plow and then keeps looking back is of no use for the kingdom of God.
But looking back, I think the most important thing to understand is I was completely lost.
Pick up again without looking back all the time.
Looking back, those were the good years.
Looking back on it, I've often wondered which events I remember from Warren's point of view or I remember from my own.
Obviously, looking back, it was expressed with insufficient urgency. But your point was passed on.
looking back on it.
You know, looking back, doesn't it sometimes feel like our richest times come right in the midst of our hardest?
So you're always looking back to see if he's still there, and always embarrassed of him in front of all of your bigger friends.
Looking back, you must have thought you were a fool to have escaped something so obvious as the use of a contraceptive spermicide.
Looking back, I now believe you were speaking from your heart.
She just crawled away without looking back.